The cruise ship whistle blows. It is time to head back to the ship and set sail for the next scenic locale. 20-something blondes and brunettes from wealthy families frolic in the sand and waves in carefree bliss. Today was so much fun, they all agree. They wear stylish and expensive bikinis and are definitely not like other girls. Husbands and boyfriends rise to tired feet from various crouched poses of photographer's yoga. They silently rejoice the end of their daily suffering and look forward to drinking quietly with the other tired men at the Carnival cruise ship's bar. Beers are $18, but at least they won't be nagged about bullshit like fat arms and sun-tunneled thigh gaps. The ship's Wi-Fi is briefly overwhelmed by the barrage of posts uploaded from the galleyway, but eventually the plethora of identical photos transcends. Never worked a real job.
#blessed.
They have boats and daddy's credit card.
You can't beat friends like these.
The photo was edited in another app.
#no filter. #technically true.
Bare minimum of human effort.
#instagood.
Genetic lottery winners with expensive face cream.
#instamodel.
No, you won't.
Felt cute. Might delete later.
Honest virtues.
Nothing tastes as good as skinny feels.
Her expensive and very trendy bikini shields the truth of her lopsided nipples.
#body goals. #Forrest Whitaker. Oops.
She posts number 49 online, and Max vomits in his lap. Likes and comments are off the charts.
Blake! Come quick!
She commanded in the same tone of every begrudged handjob. Mr. Whiskers had not been allowed meat for the past 3 months since his adoption by vegan Jessica 2. Mr. Whiskers did not understand nor enjoy his diet of cucumber slices and balsamic, but was also unaware of the sufferings his previous meat-based diet had imposed on the world. The cat was #ungrateful. The emaciated and deeply anemic Mr. Whiskers stretched lazily, thrilled to not be puppeted in front of the camera for an entire week. The cat nuzzled its sitter with deep affection and salivated in delight at the can of sardines freshly opened before him. Now at 1 million followers, vegan Jessica 2 was a rising star.
Do you think this has gluten?
She questioned her salad, pushing it around with a fork. Probably not.
I better ask. Excuse me!
Jessica tries to flag down the brown boy, but he walks right past her.
People in foreign countries are so rude.
She dotes. She stands up and raises her voice politely louder.
Excuse me!
Yes, miss? The waiter approaches.
Is this gluten-free?
Yes, miss. It's just cucumber slices and balsamic.
And are the cucumbers free-ranged or caged?
Free-range cucumbers, miss.
Okay, thanks. Also, I'd like to make a complaint about one of your employees. That boy walked right past me when I asked for help.
He doesn't work here, miss.
Really?
He's another passenger. Carnival Cruise Lines had really lowered its standards, she concludes. Snapping a photo of her dinner, vegan Jessica tags it #vegan and admires the unending flow of likes, comments, affections, and DMs from men asking for photos of her feet. She sipped a slightly expired kombucha and wondered if it contained good... She sipped a lightly expired kombucha and wondered if it contained good gut bacteria or Lyme disease. Her following the post of number 49 and #vegan cucumber slices had swelled to nearly 3.2 million. Product placement offers came from all directions. She had crates of skinny tea waiting for her back in her cabin, as well as 2 tons of charcoal teeth whitening powder and a shipping pallet of creamy avocado-based face mask. #weight loss sent her following north another 2 million souls. The adoration continued to flow. She couldn't keep up. So many men wanted pictures of her feet and she didn't know where to start. #blessed. Escaping her cage at the border where she belonged, Angel's daughter made a long and perilous journey back to her home of Colombia in search of her father and any family. Cartel violence had ravaged her country. She was very alone when a group of banditos pulled up in Ford F-150s. It was rare to see American-made cars this far south, but the cartel was fueled by the endless cash reserves from the world's infinite appetite for its drugs. Blindfolded and tossed in the back of the truck, Angel's daughter, Angela, was taken with a group of other American border orphans deep into the jungle. They were given machetes and taught to drive bulldozers. At force of death or worse, Angela learned to clear-cut large swaths of the Amazonian rainforest to make room for the ever-expanding agricultural needs of the cocaine trade. Under the heels of her dozer's treads, families of small animals are crushed and minced, so the ecology can be cleansed and repurposed. The suffering of all is tragic and immense. $12.8 million, and they hadn't even reached Havana yet. 4 whole hours in Puerto Nuevo in the whitewashed, rebuilt Carnival Cruise Line port. 4 whole hours to pose with classic cars on iconic streets, flecked with colorful, crumbling houses. Even better, Havana had just gotten its first Wi-Fi signal. Maybe there would even be poor people to pose with. She cracked open a $3 LaCroix that tasted like strawberry on low battery. A single Skittle dissolved in a full glass of carbonated water. Hint of lime. Lost in her phone, Vegan Jessica 2 was unaware Blake had killed himself 3 days prior. Jumping from the bow of the moving Carnival cruise ship, he tumbled through the air with a blissful smile of release, yelling, "Fuck this shit!" He was finally free. But something was wrong. Vegan Jessica 2's last 283 posts had only elevated her following by a mere 300. Something was seriously wrong, and the feeling permeated a deep hurt. Jessica studied her apps, researching trending hashtags and strategies for more effectively gaining followers. She had never worked so hard in her life. She scribbled notes furiously while finishing her glass of Spanish Red and breaking into the Colombian whites. Medellin had been her favorite stop so far. Scar-faced Vegan Jessica 2 racked another line of cocaine off her iPad when the screen flickered and answers came to light. Below the Charlie Sheen-sized line of pure white Colombian powder was a French bulldog. The Frenchie had been stuck on its back for 4 days, and the livestream totaled 3.2 billion active views. Nearly half the world watched and waited, cemented to their screens, wondering if Puppy would ever find the strength to overcome its adorable genetic imperfections.
Aww.
The owners milked fame and fortune, slinging merch and signing advertisement deals. Coked-up Vegan Jessica 2 was furious. She didn't get it. She didn't understand. How?
I post good content. I use the right hashtags. I post at peak hours. This dog doesn't do anything. How is this Frenchie beating me?
Coked-up Vegan Jessica 2 checks her Instagram again and to her greatest fear watches her follower count fall. 12.8 million goes to 12.7, then 12.5. She blinks and it says 11 million even. Actually, don't send me photos of your feet. A creepy man in her DMs follows up. She is terrified. Her thoughts race backwards to the beginning for clues in number 49. Could it be the bikini? 10 million. Could it be Blake? 9 million. Rule of thirds? 8 million. Thigh gap? 7 million. Was it my back fat? Oh God, what the fuck? She panics. 3 million. Was it the local man in local garb who may or may not have been masturbating? 2 million. The elegant palm tree? 1 million. Like a fucking peasant, coked-up Vegan Jessica 2 is down to 1 million followers. Her loss is tragic. 900,000. She considers killing her sub-million follower self, but a contract she signed with the state of New York forbids it. She racks her brain, notes, and more lines of cocaine when it clicks. The Instagrail. The cup of Instagram immortal, the holy gift of infinite following. The perfect coconut with blue pinstriped straw and pink umbrella. Of course! 800,000. Her mind flicks to a memory of leaving the coconut and plastic straw in the surf of the beach. She's unaware a mature sea turtle ate that straw, believing it to be a tasty sea bug.
700,000.
She pictures the coconut floating in the water, drifting away from the perfect Instagrammable, nearly white sand beach.
600,000.
She has to find it.
500,000.
She must.
400,000.
Or all hope is lost.